All right, everyone. So I'm super excited to announce this. I am actually writing a book. I'm crazy excited. It's been in the works for a while. It's at editors right now. Thank goodness for editors, because I never thought I'd write a book, and maybe they'll come back and say I really shouldn't. I don't know. We'll find out. But this all being said, I wanted to announce this because I need to collect a bunch of stories for this book. But first, before I do that, before I do the ask from you all, I want to share a little bit about the book itself. So the book is going to be called Give, Live, Save. The first 3 principles to helping you win in your finances and in your life. Give, because it forces you to live on less than you make. It softens your heart, makes you a better person, helps you become more selfless and less selfish, which ultimately helps you clear clutter from your life and helps you stop comparing, because comparing is just awful. Don't compare. Second thing, live. Take care of your family first. Your family is your number one priority. We are called to take care of your family. No one can take care of your family better than you can. So make sure they got food on the table, make sure the mortgage is caught up, and make sure the utilities are caught up. They're your safe haven. Pay them first. And save. Save for now, but also invest for the future. Save for now by having your own money cover emergencies so you don't go further into debt. Invest for the future so that you can retire with dignity and do whatever you want. Invest for the future so that your kids can go to college and can enjoy their life as well. Build a legacy for your family. That's save. So that's what the book's about. Now, these are the stories that I want to see in this book. I want to see rough, raw, unedited stories in this book. Real stories. I want to see stories of people giving, whether you've given something away and it just made you feel really good, or whether someone gave something to you in a time of need or whatever else and it changed your life. Whatever that looks like, I want to hear giving stories. I want to hear people winning in their finances, but I also want to hear people struggling in their finances. I want to hear tips and tricks. I want to hear financial mistakes. I want to hear investing stories. I want to hear how maybe purchasing life insurance changed your life. I want to hear all of these stories. So if you think even remotely that you have a story that kind of fits here, just share it. I'm sure it will. Let me walk you through a little bit of the reason why these stories are so important. These stories are so important because I have a motto in the business, Finding Financial Hope, that we are there to help people find hope in their finances and freedom from debt. So if people read this book, I don't care if they read anything that I wrote. If they only read your stories, I want them to find hope in your stories. I want them to see other people who had similar struggles as them, but yet didn't give up. I want them to see other people winning. I want them to see the tips and tricks of other people had, or the struggles, or the big mistakes they've made. So they can look at that and be like, oh man, I made that mistake too, but I gave up. They didn't. Oh, that's a struggle for them too? I'm not giving up hope. I want them to find a little bit of hope in your stories. That's what I want from these stories. These stories are going to be so important to this book. Like incredibly important, more than my words. I guarantee more than my words. I guarantee it. So that's what I want. And you know what? I'm not even asking you guys to write these stories out. I'm asking for a little bit of your time so that we can have a conversation. I'll transcribe it for you. I will send you it back. You can edit it. You can tell me that, I don't know, I added a couple extra zeros or something. You can do whatever you want to do. And then it'll go in the book after. If you want to write it yourself, absolutely. Write a story and send it to me. I want to make it super simple for you guys. I want you guys to inspire. So don't be afraid to be real. be raw, be unedited in these stories, because you are going to inspire other people. You are. So those are the stories I want. So keep going, keep winning, guys. Share these stories. I'm excited to do this with y'all. All right, thanks. Bye.